Have you ever felt like you're just unlovable? Like no matter what you do, you'll never quite fit in, and you're destined to be alone? If you have, you might have more in common with Frankenstein's monster than you think. And no, I'm not calling you a monster. I'm talking about that deep gut-wrenching feeling of being an outsider. Let's revisit Mary Shelley's classic. Victor Frankenstein creates a being, a creature assembled from parts. From the moment of its birth, it's met with horror and disgust. Victor, its own creator, its father, runs away screaming. Imagine that. The very first face you see looks at you with terror. This initial rejection sets the entire tragedy in motion. This is a powerful metaphor for what psychologists call attachment theory. Early on, we need a secure bond with a caregiver to feel safe and worthy of love. When that bond is broken, or never forms, it can create a deep-seated belief that we are inherently flawed. The creature never had this, was born into a world that immediately told it, you don't belong here. So, what does the creature do? It tries. It really tries. It learns to speak, to read. It secretly helps a family, the DeLacys, by gathering firewood for them. It observes them, learns about love, kindness, and connection from a distance. All it wants is to be accepted by them. It fantasizes about revealing itself and finally finding a family. It's a universal human desire, isn't it? To be seen and loved for who we are. But when it finally gathers the courage to approach them, the reaction is the same as Victor's: fear and violence. They scream, they attack, they flee. This is the turning point. This second devastating rejection cements the creature's belief that it is truly, irredeemably unlovable. It's not just its appearance. It's the core of its being that feels rejected. This is where the feeling of being unlovable can curdle into something darker. When our attempts to connect are repeatedly met with pain and rejection, we can start to build walls. We might become angry, resentful, or even destructive, just like the creature does. Its loneliness turns into a rage that fuels its tragic actions. It's a defense mechanism. If the world is going to treat me like a monster, then a monster I shall be. It's a way of taking control in a situation where you feel completely powerless. The story highlights a profound psychological truth. We are social creatures. We are wired for connection. When we are deprived of it, especially from the very beginning, it leaves a scar. The creature's story is an extreme example, but it reflects a real human experience. Many of us carry smaller versions of this wound. Maybe it was a parent who was emotionally distant, bullies at school, or a series of painful breakups. These experiences can whisper the same lie the creature believed. There is something wrong with me. I am not worthy of love. But here's the crucial part. Unlike the creature, our story doesn't have to end in tragedy. Recognizing where this feeling comes from is the first step toward healing. It's not about blaming others, but about understanding our own story. The creature's tragedy was that it had no one to show it another way. It had no therapist, no supportive friends, no one to say, your creator was wrong. That family was scared. It's not a reflection of your worth. If you struggle with feeling unlovable, please know you're not alone, and it's not your fault. It's a learned belief, and what is learned can be unlearned. Seeking connection with people who see you and value you, and perhaps seeking professional help, can rewrite that internal script. We can learn to be our own compassionate creator, to see the worth that was there all along. Frankenstein is a warning, but it's also a story of a deep yearning for love that connects us all. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more deep dives into the stories that shape us. Take care.